you know, here on the weekend, it's a great time to figure out what's been going on and just see everything like without any pressure. You know, the pressure of managing people and keeping an eye on different things. It can be a little overwhelming at times. Let's see. So on the weekends, sometimes it's a little scary because you're going to come in, and there's been those times where you'll look at jobs and you're like, oh shit, we made a lot of scrap here, or you'll find different things wrong. So like those experiences have been so bad that you don't even want to. Sometimes you don't even want to. But this weekend, I don't have that feeling at all. I just have like little memories of that. This week is more about just figuring out we're off schedule, how to get it back on schedule, and just finish up some stuff that really should have been finished. Of all the different things on my mind right now, the worst one's got to be the AK-12 barrel situation. We've got tons of pistol barrel blanks out to be turned, but the company's having a lot of problems getting the chamber reamers. The 5.45 by 3.9 chamber reamers in SIP spec have to be custom ordered. They ordered them back in December from one guy, but he just wasn't coming through, so they had to go to another company. And now we're essentially 2 weeks into a 6-week quoted lead time, which means even if everything goes perfect and we've got them in a month, and they do them the same day they get them, I mean, they still got to go to Chrome. So we're looking at least 2 months before we get to see the barrels. So that's a problem. That's why I don't like giving specific time frames on stuff like that, because you just don't know what you're going to run into. But that's not the only problem. We still have parts we haven't looked at yet. We have to do the bolt and the carrier ourselves. We got the forgings here, so that's good, but we just haven't done enough with the lathe, the mill turn centers, where all that stuff's got to happen, and we've been tied up waiting for mist collectors, and now we've been doing the brakes. We've got a ton of rifle brakes, but we need to do the pistol brakes next. So that's kind of my little update on what's going on with AK-12 builders kits. Other than that, the other things on my mind right now are I'm setting up this job in this machine because the other machine, nobody realized the floor was such an issue, and now we got to move that machine. So the placement is very poor. We didn't have a whole lot of spaces where we thought it would be good to mount it, and being across the concrete line here is causing it to just have bad vibration. This concrete floor in this shop is not the best. It almost sounds freaking hollow. If you take something and drop it on the floor, like, can it be hollow? Can the floor literally be hollow? Listen to this floor. It freaking sounds hollow. I don't want to end up in a sinkhole, but that machine is not running good there. We're gonna have to take it from where it's at, get it on some skates, and it's gonna come down and be back here, which would actually be kind of cool, because then all the CNCs basically are really close together, making it for more of a cell. But just moving that thing is gonna take it's gonna be a day. It's gonna be a day of work, and I don't have the skates. I guess you can, I have lots of round bars I use for rollers, but I don't know if that's gonna be as good. It's about 8,000 pounds. So we're gonna have to work on that thing. Look at it like this. On AK-12s, we're definitely good on receivers. We're good on trunnions. These are things we make, no problem. The top covers, we've got this all sorted out. We're good on those. Different specialty parts, we're all good on it. The things that we need to focus on to finish up and get the parts kits rolling is, first of all, the hinge blocks, the modernized style with the new pin. We have to make some changes. That's why this one, you'll see, just needs one more operation. Then we'll be totally good on those. All the bulk of the machining is done. We just left off the last operation. We'll sneak it in one day, and those will be good. The brakes we're totally good on, but again, one more operation. Combos we're in good shape. The things that we're not in great shape on, the barrels are bothering me. It's kind of out of my hands, and I know I'm in good hands, but it's not a thing we're doing ourselves here. So we got a little bit more weight, and the things that we can address while that's going on are the bolt and the carrier themselves. Those are really important parts for our company to make, not just for these kits, but just in general. I mean, it's been a dream to want to do those parts for so long. We have the carriers, we have the equipment to do it. We may need 1 or 2 special tools just to get the geometry right. You don't want to be sitting there with a little ball mill, like messing with stuff forever to like make the surface look right. So some custom grinds might be in order, and that's something we're definitely gonna have to look at. And we're almost there. These brakes are, we've probably got way more brakes than we need right now. So it's just a matter of, I think I'm gonna do the pistol brakes next, and then we're on to bolts. Bolts are happening before the carriers. And that should be a fun job. That should be a really interesting one to machine. I don't know if I'm gonna, my plan is to do it all in one setup, like just not touch it at all, and have the machine do everything, to transfer, finish this, finish that. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it. So we may have to handle it once or twice and go from lathe to milling machine or 4th axis or something like that. But we'll play with it, and I'll definitely keep you guys posted so you can see how we're figuring our way through it. I have no reservations about any quality issues. The forgings are fantastic. Our heat treat's fantastic. It's really just up to us on the machining, and I think we're going to do some of the nicest work we've ever done. So wish us luck. Tell you what, the day always goes way too quick in here. I'll probably be back at it tomorrow, but living the dream, right? I do think this was probably one of the shorter days I'm gonna have going forward, with Iran going nuts and everything going on right now. This is probably gonna be one of the last really relaxed little weekends I have for a long time, or any of us do. So, you know, prepare for the worst and pray for the best, but prepare for the worst.